Like to know, this is the last question maybe. You've said that 17 million Kenyans have been discriminated. So maybe I'd like to know if you've ever petitioned this issue before to anyone or any government's body.
Thank you, Mr. Eric, for that nice question. Before I come to whether I have petitioned the stakeholders concerning our plea, let me enlighten something concerning the people I stand for. In Kenya, we have more than 10 million who are academically challenged. Where do they get them? We get them from the statistics. Those people, they did not finish their primary level education. Some did not finish their secondary level education, and others have not attained to university level. And now those people have been marginalized and have been cut short on the way just because of the poverty from their backyard, just because of something that could not be evaded from their backyard. And now they have found themselves there in Kenya, and in Kenya there is no anyone who is looking after them. And those people are not only that, there are others who cannot read and write. Those are called the illiterate people, and they are in Kenya. Now we have been barred from contesting any seat. We have been barred from contesting any parliamentary, any MCA seat, any government seat. And not only that, even to the point of being barred from nomination in whichever character, in whichever form. We cannot be nominated. We cannot be elected. Because those people, they think that being the educated people, they can use us as their food. They can use us as their mat to walk to the president. But now the Constitution says very clearly that every person is equal before the law. And if I can quote from the Constitution of Kenya, yes. And my dear brother, let me quote from the Constitution of Kenya.
Okay.
Yeah. So that we can walk very clearly. This is the Kenya law, which instructs everybody to be equal to the other, yes. And no one who is superior than the other. And now I'm going to read from Article 27 of the Article 100. Let me quote Article 100 of the Constitution of Kenya, and I read in English. And as I continue, I will request to allow me to speak in Kiswahili and also in English, yes, so that I can collaborate with my people, yes, who are listening to me, yes, everywhere in the world. Because right now I'm not representing the people in Nairobi.
Permission granted, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Kwa hivyo nataka kusema ya kwamba katiba inaturuhusu katika Article 100 whereby it says I have reached there, promotion or representation of marginalized groups. Listen to this one. Parliament shall enact a legislation to promote the representation in parliament of 1. Women, 2. Person with disabilities, C. Youth, D. Ethnic and other minorities. Have you heard other minorities?
Yes.
We are there. Now let's move to Article 27 of the Constitution of Kenya. Article 27 of the Constitution of Kenya. And you will hear me where the point lies. Hii inahusiana na rights and fundamental freedoms. And the subtopic it is equality and freedom from discrimination. Get me right. Equality and freedom from discrimination. 27:1, it says, every person is equal before the law and has the right to equal protection and equal benefit of the law. That is 1. Number 2, equality includes the full and equal enjoyment of all rights and fundamental freedom. Number 3, women and men have the right to equal treatment, including the right to equal opportunities in political, mark the word political, economic, cultural, and social spheres. And number 4, where I will put my full stop on. Number 4, it says, the state shall not discriminate directly or indirectly against any person on any ground, including race, sex, pregnancy, marital status, health status, ethnic or social origin, color, age, disability, religion, conscience, belief, culture, dress, language, or birth. Let me stop there. Now, I'm going to answer your question. You have asked me whether I have petitioned anybody concerning this matter to the stakeholders. In 2023, we came up, we as our team, and wrote a letter to the Bomas of Kenya that was led by Honorable His Excellency Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka and Honorable Kimani Ichung'wah, questioning our faith, those who are illiterate, those who are academically challenged, those who are poor, our faith in government. And I have come to know that after petitioning that in Bomas of Kenya, there is no any answer, because even in those letters, our signatures, our address are there, but there is no anyone who has ever called us, who has ever reached us to know why are we petitioning them. And we came there and we were very optimistic
Yes.
that government will listen to us. But right now, they haven't. I came up with another option, to go to the Kenya Law Reforms Commission. We wrote the letter to them. They answered us, but it was not satisfactory. We went further to the Parliament of Kenya, where the Speaker of the National Assembly, Mr. Honorable Wetangula, was. And in the Secretariat, I was barred from speaking to the Speaker until when my followers, the people whom I worked with, pushed them the matter very, very harshly. Until when they called the Speaker said, and they requested us to be allowed to go to the Speaker. And that's where we laid our grievances. And from that up to now, listen this point of discrimination. From that time up to now, we have got no answer from them. The Parliament itself, it is the body that governs, that legislates the law, that can look if there's anything that the people who are in mashinani have been abandoned, but they have overlooked upon it. Now, if I have petitioned to those people, if I have petitioned to these bodies, and I have done all we can, and they have overlooked, what else can we do? The only thing we can do is that if they know that they can do without us, we are 17 million people. The academically challenged are 10 million. And the others who are illiterate and the others who are overage are about 7 million. Leave about that. Have you ever known that there is a narrative that is very lying to the people? The last regime, there was a BBI, and in this regime, there is a BBG. BBI stands for Building Bridges Initiative, which means you collaborate with all the people in Kenya and their stakeholders to reason on how to make the Kenya go forward. And the BBG stands for broad-based government. In the BBI and the BBG of current government, they are twin sisters and they have overlooked on us. Now, tell me, if there is no any representative of us in the BBG, the same way that it was in BBI, how can they know what is eating us? Mr. President, please, build the BBG with the representative of the people who are academically challenged, and God shall bless you.
Thank you.